The danger of modern-day Balaams, when preachers love profit over prophecy. Let me be clear from the start. Every man who stands behind a pulpit isn't necessarily sent by God. Some are sent by money, some are sent by fame, some are sent by the devil himself. There's a story in the Bible that doesn't get preached often in your typical feel-good, seeker-sensitive services. It's the story of Balaam, a prophet for hire. You'll find him in Numbers 22, and it reads like a cautionary tale for every pastor, preacher, and pew-sitter in the modern church. Balaam was a man who knew God's voice. He could hear from the Lord, but that didn't make him faithful. Balaam had a gift, but no spine. He had knowledge, but no fear of God. And when the king of Moab waved a bag of gold in front of him to curse Israel, Balaam didn't run. He paused. He considered. He negotiated. Let that sink in. This wasn't a man confused about God's will. No, God told him clearly, "You shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed." Numbers 22, verse 12. But Balaam wanted that paycheck, so he went back to God, hoping the Lord would change his mind. And eventually God gave him over to his greed, to his ambition, to his destruction. That is what happens when you love money more than truth. The New Testament doesn't forget Balaam. In fact, 2 Peter 2 verse 15 condemns false teachers who have followed the way of Balaam the son of Beor, who loved gain from wrongdoing. Jude calls it the error of Balaam, Jude 1 verse 11, and Revelation says Balaam taught others to put a stumbling block before God's people, Revelation 2 verse 14. That's not just ancient history, that's a present reality. We've got modern-day Balaams preaching on our screens, men who won't open their Bibles unless it supports their personal brand, men who sell prophecy like a product. Sow a seed and you'll get your breakthrough. Buy my oil and you'll receive your miracle. That's not ministry. That's merchandising the gospel. And here's the tragedy. People are buying it. Why? Because we've raised a generation that prefers motivational speeches over sound doctrine. A generation that thinks rebuke is unloving and correction is unchristian. But Paul warned Timothy, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but according to their own desires, they will heap up for themselves teachers." 2 Timothy 4 verse 3. We are there. And if you think I'm being too harsh, ask yourself this. Would Jesus tolerate a preacher who speaks smooth words for a check? Did the apostles make room for wolves in shepherd's clothing? Or did they call them out by name for the sake of the flock? This isn't about personal preference, it's about truth versus compromise.